Be the person that someone would be willing to pick up the phone for at any random moment. Most recently, I was using my talk to text and I reached out to someone, but the person who answered the phone wasn't the person that I was calling. What I heard on the other line was, "Yo, G, how you doing?" Looked at the phone, realized it's not the person I called. But I leaned into the conversation. This was someone that I hadn't spoken to in over a decade. And on just one random day, I called and they answered. Now, you may think very little of that, but would you know that there are many people out there in the world right now who don't have a circle, who don't have people that they can depend on if they called at some random moment? Imagine you're in a state or in a city and you're running into some type of issue and you reached out to someone who you knew in that city or state and they didn't pick up. How would you feel? Are you the person that they would want to pick up the phone for? When you take inventory over your life and the way that you've treated people, the things that you've done, the way that you've shown up, would they pick up the phone for you? It's an honest question because there are a lot of people who don't have that circle. And again, you may be one of them. So you may ask yourself the question, well, how do I create a circle? My wife once asked me, she said, "Hey, Gerren, I want you to be a friend. Be a friend to your friends." And I said to her, "Of course, I am a friend. I am a friend." She said, "Gerren, be a friend." What I did was I leaned in to some of the people who were around me and started asking them, "Hey, who do you have that you can connect with when you needed to?" And many of them said, "I don't have anybody." So I started being vulnerable with them and sharing some things with them, just creating a safe space in order for them to feel comfortable talking. Now, it took quite a bit of time before they leaned in or trusted that I was there with sincerity. But it took me being vulnerable. You might say to yourself, "Man, that person needs to show me a level of vulnerability first before I do the same to them." And if you're trying to be the person that someone will pick up the phone for, maybe it begins with you. Too often we look at others and expect them to change. But you only live the world that you focus on. And if you focus on being a change maker, the world will change right along with you. So that's my challenge for you today. Be a friend.